What's going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary. And I didn't think I'd be doing one of these again so soon, but there's just been this topic out in the gaming industry this week that I just feel really compelled to chime in on and give you guys my take on it. Now, before we dive into that, the gameplay you're watching here is Sim Evolve. I'm playing as one of the elite hunters, Abe, who, by the way, is freaking badass, and I just destroy this monster. Like, this guy had no chance, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But today I wanted to talk about the Order 1886 and game length, and really ask the question, does game length equal value? And this topic comes about because earlier this week a YouTuber uploaded a full playthrough of the Order 1886 before the embargo even released, and his playthrough clocked in around 5.5 hours, and people have just been crazy up in arms and really upset on that length. And it turns out that that length is actually more closer to 8 hours. Now that the reviews have finally dropped, the game is doing so. And with that said, just a little pointer for you, I'm still going to be getting the game and I'm still looking forward to playing it. Now, before we answer the question, I want to talk about value and what value is, because I think we as gamers quickly forget what the meaning of value is. And value is truly in the eye of the consumer. What you may go out and think warrants a full purchase on whatever it may be, I may not, and vice versa. And I think that's really important to remember, especially when it comes to video games. Now, there seems to be this preconceived notion on what a AAA video game should look like and what it should contain. And where this notion came about, I have no idea. I really couldn't tell you, but I feel like part of it is that publishers want to keep games in our hands as long as possible. Because what happens when we stop playing a game? Well, a lot of us, myself not included, trade that game in, and then someone else will buy that same copy used, and the developer and publisher miss out on that sale and the money. And that's a bad thing. So what do these developers and publishers do to keep us playing the games? Well, they've developed a cookie cutter formula, and some of that includes filler gameplay. A great example of this is Far Cry, where there's a ton of filler in side quests that have absolutely no meaning. Don't get me wrong, Far Cry is great, but let's be honest, it has a lot of filler. Another is drawn out stories, and we see this in a lot of single player only games where the campaign is just drawn out, and perfect example is Alien Isolation. Now, I loved that game quite a bit, but that story was just so drawn out, it was almost painful. Lastly is tacked on multiplayer or forced co-op experiences. And this is something I feel like we're seeing more and more as games move towards a online only or online centric experience. And a classic example of this is the new Tomb Raider reboot that came out in 2013. Why that game had multiplayer is beyond me. There is no reason why Tomb Raider should have multiplayer. So with that in mind, does game length equal value? And I think the short answer is no, because there are so many other components that make up a great game, whether it be the actual gameplay itself, whether it be the story, or whether it be a actually fun and useful multiplayer or co-op experience. There's a lot more components to a game than just its length that's going to make or break a game. So, does the Order 1886 warrant a full retail purchase? Well, ultimately, that's up to you, and I hope that you'll do some research and really utilize a lot of the tools that we as gamers have today to make an educated decision. And I hope that we as a gaming industry can move away from this preconceived notion of what a cookie cutter AAA game should look like. And I applaud Ready at Dawn for trying to get a little bit outside of that mold. Now, will I be buying the Order 1886 and paying full retail? Yes, and though I'm disappointed that some of the review scores aren't as good and as high as I had hoped, and that the gameplay is so-so, I'm not 100% surprised because I have played the game and kind of thought the same thing, but I like the story, it looks compelling, I want to try it out for myself, and I really enjoy those linear experiences. And last of all, I want to support the developer for trying something new. Well, there you guys have it for my thoughts on the Order 1886 and the whole game length equaling value topic. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. And also want to let you guys know that I will be live streaming the Order 1886 Friday night well into Saturday morning, so I hope to see you guys there. Twitch.tv/Gamecite. Give me a follow. And if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know with a like. And if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more gameplays and all-around awesomeness heading your way. Until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online. Hey guys, don't forget about Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and hit that button down below.